Okay, so I think that's set up. Right. Yeah, so I will be going live today. Let me just straighten up my camera. There. Yeah, so I'll be going live today to do some unboxings of some random sets basically that I got for Christmas. So I have these two little sibling and baby sets, the Sleepy Dream siblings and the Bath Time Bubble siblings. And both of these come with a little child and a baby and lots of accessories, so they're really fun. And then I also have the baby Hedgehog Hideout, which was also a Christmas gift from my husband, same as the other two. And that comes with Bilberry, who's so cute, and I think it'll be a really nice set. I also have some more random ones. This fashion play set with, is she Ruby? Yeah, Ruby Snow, the older sister, and some jewellery pieces. And then I've got other random ones as well that have been hanging around. I think I got this baby carousel as a free gift with Sylvanian storekeepers, so lots on. Hi, thank you for joining. And what else have I got? Other random sets. So yeah, thought that, hi, hello, thank you for joining. So yeah, just thought we can see what we can unbox today. Like I say, I've got lots, so I think I'm going to make a start. I'm going to make a start with the baby Hedgehog Hideout, just because it's quite big. But yeah, if you want to see any of these ones in particular, then I can unbox them, depending on what's interesting. So let's slice through the tape right now. Oh, lovely, thank you, Catherine. Yeah, no worries, that's fine. I save all of my live streams afterwards, so they're always available. And I don't know how long I'll be live today. Maybe like an hour and a half or so. We'll just see. Let's get in that. Okay, I've started the pile behind me with all of the cardboard and plastic. So thank you very much. It is all going to be a bit noisy at first, I think, though, just while I get everything out. Oh, there's Bilberry. Can't leave him inside. And like that. Okay. That's that piece. And my scissors, which I did try and strategically place near me so I wouldn't have to go finding them. And this stuff's bag. There we go. So how is everyone today? There, okay, nice. Did you all have a nice New Year, nice Christmas? Let me know what you're up to. Have you gone back to work or school yet? I am going back to work on Monday after a lovely long time off. Yeah, so this I guess is the main piece. This is like the flooring piece. I just want to kind of have a look at it before I put it on. So I've got a slide which has, I'm not sure, some sort of acorns or leaves on there. A little built-in kind of sofa, which is cute. And then obviously the gate or door is a hedgehog face as well. You just woke up. Oh, well, make the most of it on a Saturday. Though I don't know what time it is. It's 2 p.m. here for me in the UK. So I've had some lunch. Also, let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet as well. But yeah, that is the base of the house, and then what fits on top is this little piece, which I don't know, is kind of a mossy roof, and that should fit in like that. Okay, and I like how that goes over the edge, because then it's sort of like enclosed. Oh, and is that, that's like a little tail for the hedgehog as well. Okay, I love that. And are those meant to be like its feet inside, like if they were tucked up? I'm not sure, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Okay, so then got a tiny little post box. Oh, and things do go in. Okay, so if you posted something in, it would just sort of shoot down into the don't know, building main area. Then we have a little heater, I guess. It's just dark brown plastic and a little top. So the top chimney part goes in there, and then I guess like that. Yeah. Okay, and then I can twist it around to be at a different angle. Right, okay, actually I might bring this down a bit. So the sun has just come out and is making it very bright, which is not usually a problem for me in January. Usually it's grey and cloudy, but there we go. So that's the main little sort of main pieces of the house. I'll leave this gate open, I think it's so cute. Table. Got to have a little table, and of course shaped like a hedgehog. It's nice sort of like illustrated or graphic style spines, I guess. And yeah, that's just cute. It's just a little low table. I guess that can go inside. It does kind of blend into the rest of the pieces. It's made out of the same plastic. Bilberry. He is actually quite an old, well no, the hedgehogs themselves, the bramble hedgehogs, are quite an old family. I've got a very old version of Bilberry actually. I might go and get him, but this one is just in a little blue romper, the style that we are used to. And the hedgehogs are, they're kind of weird. They're like brown moles with sort of a plastic piece attached to their back, and then the fur is like elasticated around it. It is a bit strange. I have seen people like take off the fur, but I won't be doing that to poor Bilberry. I'll just lock him. There we go. But yeah, very cute. And he obviously, because he's quite a big baby, he needs quite a big sleeping bag. This is like a little pink case, I guess. It's almost like an egg, and that comes apart, and you can just lie in there. And let's see. Oh, you can't really see, it's so dark. Hi Nibit, no worries. We've just started doing one of the unboxings. This is the Hedgehog Hideout, and just looking at Bilberry in his little sleeping bag. Very cute. Yeah, and so I guess he could sleep outside, or maybe he could sleep inside. Yeah. But let me get him out, and I will, one moment, just go and get my old Bilberry just to compare. Right, so here is old Bilberry. I'm just calling him that because he is one from my childhood that I've had for years and years. He doesn't have any clothes, he just wears this little felt orange waistcoat that I think I made. I mean, made is a strong word, it's just a rectangle with 2 holes in. But yeah, they look really different. I mean, it looks like this old one could do with some conditioner in his spines. This one's all lovely and soft. I think they're just made out of different ways of making them. Yeah, this one's face is all covered up from the side, and his arms are static, because he's one of like the old ones. I think from like, I want to say the 90s. I've never been too sure. But yeah, so 2 bilberries looking really quite different. So maybe I need to cut some different names for them. Maybe we can have, this one's still bilberry to me. Maybe this one can be like blackberry or something. Oh, the sun's gone in. Nice. Now you can see a bit better. So, bilberry or blackberry can be inside this little house. Go down the slide. Let's see. Ooh. Just about. His fur gets caught in the big hole. Yeah, they are both adorable. Let's put that back there. And yeah, they can just sort of have a nice little time in their own little hedgehog house. It's really cute. I like the inclusion of the post box or mailbox as well. And a sleeping bag. I have got some new shelves that are not fully set up yet. So, but I think that I know where this will be going. Maybe in my like woodland kind of camping area. I think that would be very cute. I'm gonna put those over there. I might soon regret that once we get opening some more things, but I have been eyeing up this for the longest time, so I'm going to go with this one next. So this is the Sleepy Dream siblings. We've got Freya and Flora, I think. I think this came out last year. Well, yeah, last year, so definitely it's 2026 now, isn't it? It came out, I'm not quite sure. Hang up the collection book. Came out at some point, and I now have it. So let's get this one opened as well. That's so pretty. Yeah, it's just really nice, like pinks and pastels. We don't really get many sort of pyjamas sleeping sets nowadays. I don't think we ever really did, to be honest, actually. But that cup, and you. And let's see. Get baby out. Early 2025, thank you. Oh yeah, of course it. Yeah, and I think it came out in 2024 in Japan. Gosh, jumping out. There she is. We've got that. And the 2 little toys. Right. Trying to tidy as I go. Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well, Nibir. So, nice little pieces. Great. Yeah, let's start with Freya. So, one of the eponymous Sleepy Dream siblings, although she's not quite as sleepy as her sister, but she is, I mean, the regular Freya that we have all seen 100 times, I think. But she's got some little like pyjamas on that are very cute. This is like a little scalloped hem. It's kind of lilac with a white sort of collar thing, bow and a star, and then little trousers. Oh, okay. Hang on. They, okay, so they've got elasticated over the top, keep them up, which I'm not sure would be quite how realistic that is for pyjamas, but they look nice, and I suppose it keeps them up. And then a little hat as well. Reminds me of A Christmas Carol. Maybe it's just the time of year as well, but this kind of sleep hat with a pom-pom on the end, and the elastic. I tend not to keep elastic on, like when I've put the hats on figures, I try not to keep the elastic on because it can leave a mark like that. Oh yeah, quite deep on that side. And sometimes, especially with the rabbits, their hats can just stay on like that. Like it's not quite as tight, but it saves the flocking from getting dented. So leave her like that, but very cute little Freya. It's always nice to have a perfect clean one because most of mine get a little bit worn, a little bit dusty, but cute. And her sister is in like a tiny version of the outfit. So no trousers for her. I mean, they'd have to be very short on a newborn, but just purple scalloped hem, sort of nightgown, I guess, and a tiny little hat as well. That, I know it is tight back there. I was going to say it doesn't feel quite as tight, but maybe it is still. Let's see. Try and tuck that under there. Okay. And I don't know if that'll stay on. Maybe I'll just leave the elastic out at the back. Yeah, see, that still looks okay. And stops the denting, especially if she's lying down. But yeah, little tiny sleepy face. Very, very cute. I love the sleeping babies. Or the other size babies. I used to love them when they were sleeping as well. When they had sleeping versions, but we don't see them quite as often. We see do some with newborns. So very sweet. And she is going to sleep, so she needs somewhere to sleep. So I think that's what this is. That can move forward and back. Oh, and it can come out. Ah, okay. She could just go to sleep on there. It's like a little cushion mattress thing shaped like a bunny. A pink one with a bow tie. It's a different colour though, which is unusual. It's not all one piece. And she can just lie on there. Okay, and then the head is like a little pillow. Cute. And what I detached was this. So let's see. Was it that way around? I think so. And then these can sort of dangle. So I guess if baby was trying to get to sleep, then it can watch those instead. There. Seems to have worked well for her though, given she is asleep. Let me just take a drink. And then what else does she have? I've got a book. It's a nice storybook. Blue, and it's got moon and cloud and a star, sort of moulded. I do like having open books as well. Makes scenes look a bit more realistic. And inside we're reading about some sort of fairyland. I can't read these letters, they're a bit blurred. Or maybe my eyes just aren't good enough. I've got my glasses on though, so I should be able to read it. But yeah, we've got the fairy sky castle, beanstalk, and some sort of floating thing. So that's very cute. Just a nice little bedtime story for them. And these I think are so sweet. We've got a kind of sister and baby toys that look like the chocolate rabbits. So tiny little baby one is just sat down. Got a nice little outfit with a hood on. And the sister, a bit older, but a bit bigger, and this reminds me of a puppet. I mean, obviously, if it was a puppet, the hand would go underneath, but Sylvanians can't move that way, so that's so cute. I love that. Okay. I think having the Sylvanians for the Sylvanians is always so cute to me. Oh yeah, and then the little, I didn't know that those sort of dangled. I maybe should have seen it before, but I think that's very cute. I use the toys somewhere, not sure where, maybe in a bedroom or one of the nurseries. I'll find a place for them, or it could even go in my doll's house shop, which has lots of miniatures in for the figures. But yeah, that is the Sleepy Dream siblings. I love them. I love having pyjamas for the figures, and a new book is always great, as well as the toys. And yeah, this sort of cradle kind of thing, cushion, I'm not sure, is quite new. So, or is sort of somewhat unique, I think. There might be other sets similar to that, but I think that'll be really fun in a little nursery. And my chocolate rabbits who live in Hilltop House, the babies have the entire like attic floor, so that can definitely go in there. We'll move them to the back, and maybe we can do the next sibling set. Hi, thank you for joining. We're just about to open, and you said, oh no, you're sick. Well, I hope you feel better, or at least having a nice sort of chill day maybe. But yeah, bedtime bubble siblings. So we've had a little house sort of sleeping set, and then this will be for the babies getting clean. We've got the marshmallow mice in here. I think this is the brother and baby sibling. Did look it up before as to who they are canonically. Let me just find it. Bubble siblings. Christopher and Edward is supposedly who it is. So Christopher, the brother, and Edward, the little baby. Lots of pieces in this set, and again some matching outfits. So I'm excited to see what this looks like. That's quite nice. Oh, the little tiles have like the marshmallow mice on. That I think is very cute. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I could cut this out and use it as like a backing somehow. There's no holes in it. I'll put that to the side. Well, everything's to the side, but keep that slightly safe. And maybe I can cut it out and have a go at doing something. So, Christopher is just zip tied in, as well as need some tiny scissors. Is that cool? No. Use a knife instead. There. Christopher and Edward and actually it's easier. And tag these two still in there as well. Okay, there's everything out. I know it's so small, so many different tiny pieces. Oop. And a little soap and figures. Okay, right, I think that is everything. Let me just double check, I'll just compare the box. Yeah, cool. Right, so bath time bubble siblings. You don't normally get many like boy sets, I guess. Obviously this could be any gender, anyone can wear a blue towel. But yeah, canonically we have Christopher Marshmallow, who I don't think I own, so that's fun. I've got a few Catherines though, which is his sister. Yeah. But yeah, he's in a little blue toweling romper, I guess. And this does feel like, well, a very soft towel with some little pink buttons on to, well, they're for decoration really, but we can pretend that they're to keep the elastic straps on. Yeah, the heart is, I know, such a cute detail about the marshmallows. They have the long tail, the little mouse tail, and sometimes that can spin. Yeah, there we go. I guess it. Maybe if I took it up. There we go. Okay. A little bit out of the way now. But oh, this outfit is very sweet. It's the little whiskers. Oh, those feel very narrow and soft. Those bend a lot more than used to, I think. Not sure. But yeah, that's Christopher. And Edward, oh my god. Oh, he is. Oh, I think I might have dented him. Yeah, he is just in a little tiny toweling kind of shorts, if you can even call it that. I mean, it's just a tube. But they are matching. They are ready to have a bath, get clean. I guess if they're in their towels, maybe they already are clean. But yeah, so they are ready for a clean. So need a bath and a shower. This is bath. Just white plastic with some gold details. Got some gold little feet. Tiniest little flower shaped bath plug. Bath plug? I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And there's some more like flower leafy details around there at the top. Just very cute. Tiny though. And gold shower. So I think this is, yeah, the matching goals. This looks like just one solid piece. Got a shower head, tiny taps. I think this is space for soap. And then the stand. So yeah, that can, I guess, be put anyway really. I mean, there's no tap on the bath, so I guess it has to go at least into the bath somehow. I think that is how it's meant to be. And yeah, that's the main piece. Actually, I think Edward definitely fits. He looks adorable in there. And we also have, yeah, Christopher is definitely too big for it, but that's okay. we need space for the baby really. I have enough baths. I even have another set of a bath that will be big enough for him that we can open. So what else? Soap. This is adorable. This is what I was really excited for, which is so silly. Let me just get it in my tweezer so that we can see it. This is a little soap. Shaped like a marshmallow mouse, complete with the pink hearts in the ears. Just adorable, adorable and easy to drop, possibly lose as well. So I think that is meant to go on that little sort of shelf there. And yeah, it fits perfectly. We also have some little like hat things. So this, I think, I never had this when I was little. I don't know if it's a new thing, but I think they put it on babies to like stop the soap going into their eyes, which makes sense. Definitely. But that can just sort of slot round. I guess at any angle really. But like that. And then when we have some soap, which I think is this piece, that piece, like that, and then it doesn't go in his eyes. Perfect. That is funny. This is like a bit more of a stretchy or more malleable kind of rubbery plastic. This is also a little bit more, feels a bit different, a bit more sort of malleable, but it looks like some bubbles. I mean, it looks a bit strange as is. It definitely makes more sense when it's kind of on the figures. Obviously it has to go between their ears. They do look a bit silly. I think it is that way. Yeah, it just doesn't, it don't fit that way. So like that with the bigger piece at the front. It almost looks like a weird sort of hairdo for them. And that is Christopher's, and we have tiny corresponding version for Edward. Let's put on his little soap shield, bubble shield thing. Almost looks like it could be a little flower costume. And the bubbles, I assume, go the same way. There. Oh, that's so funny. I love that. It's so silly, but I think it would look really fun in a kind of bathroom scene. There we go. Let's get you in on the fun as well again. Yeah. They are nicely soapy, ready to be clean. Well, the top of their heads are very clean. Not sure about the rest of them, especially given Edward is in the bath in a towel. I should have taken that off. But yeah, for some more soap, we've got some more little... Oh, gosh, dropping everything today. There's more little soap bottles. Don't know, maybe shampoo or something. But got a blue one and a pink one. Both shaped like mice with the kind of top, like, what's it called? I can't remember what type of top this is called. The kind of lid for getting out the liquid soap on the top. But they look like mice as well, and they do have hearts in their ears. I'm not sure if my camera is good enough to pick it up, but there are hearts in the ears as well to match the marshmallows, and they have a tail on the back. Perfect. And yeah, the pink one looks exactly the same. Very cute. Pump. There we go. Thank you. Gosh, forgetting all the words today. So those two little pump bottles, thank you. Actually, let's do some rubber duckies as well. Got a big one and a little one, again for brother and baby. They just yellow with orange and an orange beak and a little dotted eye. I randomly have quite a lot of Sylvanian rubber ducks, so these are nice new ones to add to the collection. And obviously, if he's having a bath, he needs to have a rubber duck. I think the baby one will just drop down, so I'll have him like that. Okay, well, we know that the rubber duck's in there. The final thing is a shelf. It's a really pretty colour. It's like a sort of mint green, and I think the bottles should just fit on here as well. Like that. Then you can have the extra rubber duck up there. And that is a very cute little bathroom scene. Yeah, okay. Well, we all know that the rubber duck is down there. But yeah, so that is, what was it called? The Bath Time Bubble Siblings. Christopher and Edward Marshmallow. So cute. I love these little bubbles. I think they're such a fun addition to the set. And yeah, these kind of things as well. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could do something to make it look like a flower. Like that. Not sure. Anyone else see the vision? Or am I just trying to find another use for them? But yeah, they are really fun. I mean, the bubbles could even be... Let's have a... Okay, see if the bubbles could just be like in the bath. Like that almost. Yeah, he did look like a flower. Thank you. You see the vision. And then, yeah, like that could be just sort of bubbles in the bath, couldn't it? I think so. Maybe that's what I'll do. Normally I use like clear plastic bags in the baths to kind of look like water, but that looks fun. And you also can't see his little toweling outfit either. So I think that looks quite good actually. And then, I mean, it didn't really make sense for Christopher to have bubbles on his head given that he's not in the bath. But for Edward, yeah, that makes sense. So let's put, actually I might want to keep Christopher at the front because I think I'm going to open another bath set. One moment, it's just a little bit further away from me. Right. So, yeah, Edward, how many times can I get this wrong? Edward is nice and clean in his little baby bath, but Christopher needs a bath as well, and I think this one will be perfect for him. So this was another kind of random purchase. I think I saw it cheap on Amazon or something and just thought I would get it as I didn't have it. But this is one of the new bathroom sets. Obviously it's set up with Creme and Freya and Terry with a little shower screen and stuff. But I think it will be perfect for Christopher. Got it right that time. Sorry. Let me just check on my book. I'm just gonna re-plug in my laptop. It wasn't charging, just so we can still have the music. Where are we? Okay. Oh. Right. That should be better. Right. So, bath and shower set. Let's open this. This looks like what we've just opened, but an in-between size. Gosh, lots and lots of bags. And this one as well. Right. Okay. I think. Okay, so these are the other items. We've got a floor plate as well. And I can always hide Edward's back there. There you go. So this is definitely a bigger size bath, clearly. I mean, he could fit in the bath. But yeah, so this is, I guess, for adults and children figures. I mean, it could fit a couple in here as well, but it's got some nice shell details on the feet. These are kind of bronze colour, but I think, oh yeah, easy. An easy fit in there. If I just make him sit up a bit. Definitely fit in there. That's the bath. And then shower as well, because again, no taps attached. This is obviously a more detailed shower. I mean, just in terms of size, we've got a lot more to be able to play with. So let's see. Yeah, the shower comes out, and I know none of those spin or anything, but it's got kind of the look of a tap or a faucet with some dials, and I guess to set it into being a shower or bath setting. And again, that can just sort of go anywhere. You can use the shower like that. And then, oh, it's all meant to go on here, isn't it? That's what I should have started with. Okay, so we've got a kind of tile section. I guess this is for making a separate bathroom section. It has almost like a drain on there. So, I mean, there is a plug, but I don't know, maybe it's just on there. But I think this can fit onto the corner. So either corner, and then get all set up inside the bath. To separate off the bathroom, we've got this little screen, I guess, with like a fake shower curtain. I think this is meant to be like a bubble design, on top of some pink and blue stripes. And let's see, just need to neatly kind of fold them, I think, but they probably would stay back. A little plastic twist tie around them would definitely make it nice, but that be cute. Hi, thank you for joining. That is just like a little, I don't know, it's almost like a little architectural piece, I guess, but very sweet. And then we've got a lot of accessories as well. So just like with the baby one, we have another shelf, sounds slightly taller and a bit more of a boring colour, just a pale brown rather than the mint green, but that still has the shell details on, so I guess that is the main sort of motif for this bathroom set. I can just go to the sides. We've also got a basket, again the pale brown. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, so another little basket. I guess this is for the towels and things, but another nice kind of storage piece. And this is, I think, for a regular baby size figure, so let's see. Yeah, it's smaller than the children's one. And if I get Edward, oh, that goes down in size. So yes, that's definitely for a regular baby. I don't think it will fit on Bilberry just because he has such a big bit of fur and, well, he needs to wash all of that, so maybe it could sort of like that. If I open another, I'll open another baby, but that should be able to fit on that. But yeah, nice that we've now got all three sizes. So these two came with it, this one came with that one. What else do we have? Oh, another soap. So again, the kind of clamshell motif, and then I guess the circle is meant to be the soap. I mean, it looks like a pearl. They just have it on top of the shelf, so that is where I shall place it as well. A little blue whale toy, so no rubber duckies, but this one instead. I think I've again got a couple sort of like this, but always nice to have a little bath toy. Yeah, just balances like that. And then some more pump soap bottles. One pink and one purple. Again, not quite as exciting as the mouth-shaped ones, maybe a little bit more adult, a bit more mature and stylish, but definitely what you want for a bathroom. I can go there and there, and then some kind of fabric pieces. Got a sponge. This is made of a sponge material, feels like a real life one, a human one. And a little scrub him with that, like that. And then this little tricot fabric piece is the same thing as what the baby rompers are made out of. And I guess this is meant to be a towel. Obviously Christopher and Edward are sat with their towel outfits, but I guess if another figure wasn't quite so prepared, then that can go here. I love Sylvanian Families too. So there, that kind of works. So obviously Christopher is the addition to this set, but otherwise, and let's put Edward in there too, tiny little baby. But yeah, otherwise that is the, we'll just call it bath and shower set. Yeah, so again, I think that's one of the current range. There have been quite a few different like bathroom sets over the years, but that's the current one. Maybe not quite as detailed as some of the previous sets. I'm trying to look around. Yeah, see, I don't really tend to keep things in their sets, so I'm not quite sure what is just as it came with, but still very cute. And I mean, it might be a bit overkill to have kind of 2 bath and showers in one bathroom, but it could be that they want one for the babies, and so they're not in too big of a section. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, so that's 2 kind of bath sets. I mean, it looks very full with just these 2 sets, even if it is a bit repetitive to have 2 baths. But I think that those would be, yeah, really good. Make a full bathroom. No toilet though, because you need the toilet set for that. But I think that the little bath will be really useful for me because I have a few houses with partial bathrooms. And it's nice and little. The big bath, actually maybe it could go in the new Fairy Snowbird's house. They don't have a bathroom yet. I'll have a look. Yeah, you may see that in a future video of getting that all set up, but yeah, if I move this all to the back, try not to let anything drop. It probably will though. There. And 2 little shields as well. So what next? I have this, the splashy snorkel set with the Otter Sisters, and also this Ruby Snow fashion play set with the older sister figure. I mean, I'll probably, what time is it? Just before 3. Probably open both. And maybe I'll do this one just because it's a bigger set. And it has been taking up a bit more room. So this is one of the town series up there. There were a few different ones like this. I think I have a Marshmallow Mouse one with the older sister, but this one is more to do with jewellery. I think this was really cheap on the official Sylvanian Families website. It's like £12 or something. I'm not as thrilled about these pieces. They seem quite gaudy, but I think they could be nice in the case, and the case can be a good addition to the shop, my dressmaker's shop. She also has a nice dress. I think it might be a skirt and top, a green dress on, and I do like the older siblings. I've got quite a nice gang of them now. On this side we can find out about Ruby. So she is a fashion magazine editor, and she always wears jewellery to decorate her outfits with. And yeah, this is some of the ways it shows to style it, and with some of the other older siblings, and then everything included. So I feel like this might be a bit tricky to open. I think I have memories of struggling before. So how do you do this? And maybe on If this was just one of my regular videos, I would definitely be skipping through all of this fast forward, but you get to see it in full. That's fine, no worries. I am still here and still trying. I don't even know how to get at this. Okay, well, I don't really care about this packaging, so if it gets ripped, that's no big deal. Ooh, aha, but I managed to do it. Okay. This is just a big sort of pink cardboard piece. It looks like a wall. Again, it might actually be quite useful, so I'll keep that. And several things. So, dress, little case, got some fancy pink shoes, bag, just get the jewellery out, and there is Ruby. There. Okay, good. Yeah, standing up now, and I just move my camera a bit so that you can see. Okay, so lots of pieces in this set. Got a new dress for her, all of these pretty jewellery pieces, shoes, bag, and this display case. Just gonna have a drink. Huh. My coffee is definitely going cold though. But let me just do that. Yeah, so this display case is really pretty. I don't think any of the Town Series buildings. Oh, yes, what happened? What did I do? I opened up that bath set. Everything is all together. And now this one. I do have a couple more sets to open as well. But this one, yeah, the jewels are really pretty. So this kind of display case piece come off like that, and then obviously this is just part of the packaging with the jewels inside. But this kind of looks like a pink cushion. I mean, it looks very fancy with kind of gold. So almost a little bit translucent. I'm not sure. Maybe a tiny bit. That just goes on top to keep all of those nice and safe. I guess it should look at those first actually then. So what have we got? 2 necklaces. Then I think these are ear accessories or bracelets. It looks like they can be both. Right. So we've got these 2 necklaces. This one is massive pink jewel with the gold details. It's got pink little roses and bow and purple flowers as well. Got everything going on this one. Actually, and Ruby is an older sister figure, which means that she's slightly taller than, say, the children. Here is Freya. Hi, thank you for joining. Yeah, so older sister, child figure, slightly taller. They have longer, kind of skinnier limbs as well. And actually, they also have this tiny little, the girls at least have tiny little kind of wing by their eyes. I'm not sure if it's going to be eyelashes or eyeliner or something, but it just makes them look a little bit more fancy, a little bit more mature. This is the like basic outfit that she comes with, which is kind of like a green satin dress with some lace and little puff sleeves. To me this does kind of read a little bit as nightgown as well. But it's quite sweet and it looks nice against her white fur, and it'll be the perfect base for trying on all of these fancy jewels. So that necklace, oh, it's so massive. It's like if I was to wear one that covered my whole chest. So if this is some sort of jewel, she's very rich, but I mean, it's a little bit much for me. I think that one especially will probably be staying in the case. But I think this second one might be a little bit more wearable as things are. So it's all white with, again, kind of flowers, and it's got like a silver gem heart. I mean, it's just a bit smaller than that one. You can speak Italian and Japanese, but wow, that's cool. I can only speak English, sadly. At least fluently. But yeah, so the white one, a little bit smaller, a little bit less gaudy. And I think this will look nice with the green. Yeah, I mean, it's still obviously a big necklace, but I think that looks better, to me at least. Slightly less ostentatious. And then we also have these 4. So I think they can all be used as ear or bracelet things. We've got 2 hearts, I think, pink one and a green one. This pink one is sweet. It's got a little metallic green leaf and another pink kind of blossom flower. And so the bunnies are obviously a great pick for this because they have such long ears. So for both hats like Freya or ear accessories like that. And then the mint green matches with her dress. Oh, that does look quite fun. I mean, again, very fancy, very well dressed. But it could also be a bracelet. I mean, covers up most of her arm, but still sweet. And she's just a fancy gal, I think. Yeah, that's fun. We have another one, another heart. This one is green with like snowdrops, lily of the valley kind of style flowers. Yeah, the green and white maybe match a little bit better, but still got a nice gem, which is very reflective. Catches the light nicely. I mean, obviously it's just plastic, it's not an actual gem, I doubt. And then it looks like kind of pearls behind it. So let's maybe try this one as a bracelet first. Fancy. Let's see. Could put both bracelets on. Gosh, she'd be weighed down by all these jewels, especially if you had a necklace on as well. I think both look pretty actually. I quite like the pink because it brings out the pink in her ears and her nose, but the green is maybe a bit more sort of all tonal. But that one I imagine can also go on her ear, like that. Maybe if you put it on the other ear, actually. Yeah. Okay, now I need to have this pink one on her other ear. I'm gonna fully gem her up. Wow. Very sparkly. Right. Actually, I'll put everything on her as well. We'll just see what she looks like. So I've got 2 more of these littler ones. this is it got a cushion cut? That sort of style. Gem that's blue with a gold bezel, I think it's called, and then little white daisies on. And that is on like a twisted kind of gold style piece. And this one is all the purples, so I guess it's maybe more for this dress. That has, is that butterfly? I think that might be like a little butterfly with a flower. And this is a square shape, or a kite, I guess, if it's that way round. But pretty as well. Ooh. That looks quite good as a bracelet. And this one, I mean, I think they can go either way. I'm not sure if there's a specific way around, but right. And then necklace as well. Actually, no, we should go for the big one. We'll go for the big one to show off all of her jewels. Wow, Ruby, you're so fancy. You've just got one last necklace that you haven't quite put on yet. I don't think that she'll be dressed like that usually, but fun to see nonetheless of how. Oh wow, that is very good that you can write Japanese as well. I think I can just about recognise the word Sylvanian Families. That is about as far as I can get with Japanese with kanji. But yeah, that's Ruby and all of her finery. But I think for the most part, maybe one bracelet or one little ear accessory would be cute. But I think they will probably be living in here, so we can just lay everything out. I imagine that everything fits somehow. Like that, maybe. Yeah. And then everything can go in there. And she can be looking longingly at her jewels. But yeah, Ruby has some more regular clothes, I guess, so it doesn't have to just rely on her jewellery. I have some shoes. These are little pink number. They've got a nice little heel. They look like nice dancing shoes. And they have a little pink bow on the front. These are kind of metallic. And let's see. Oh, when you put the heeled shoes on the figures, you do have to kind of tilt them back to make them stand. Like that? Yeah. So like her legs are kind of weirdly back, but it's just the way that they need to be balanced. There's our little Ruby. She also has a bag, of course, as well. This is the same pink metallic with a white flap and some flowers on. And that can just go on like that. Oh, now she's perfectly ready for shopping. Maybe if I put one little accessory on. If I put it on that side and then if I switch her back around so she's not all lopsided. Like she's still fancy, still got a little bit of jewellery and her finery on, but slightly more subtle, I think, than when she had all of the jewellery on. But I quite like that, like a nice sort of pink and green. It's very spring-like. Not that we're in spring at the moment. It's still cold, but that's fun. And then she also comes with this other outfit. I'll show you on here. This is purple and yellow, which is one of my favourite colour combinations. Got a nice skirt with a lace overlay with some more of those flowers that we saw in the jewellery. And that's the skirt, so I can fit round. And then little purple top, same sort of silky fabric. And there's lace at the bottom. A little kind of neck ruffle, I guess, with a yellow collar. It's just plastic. What shape is that? Trapezium. So let's actually no, we can put on the skirt, I think, over the green, like that, to make one outfit. And then I guess the green would go well with that. We could even have the pink as well, just have all of the colours. Maybe need to pull that down a bit at the front there. Cute. Or I think in one picture they did show the purple over the green, but I don't know how I feel about that. We'll put on a little purple top. There. And nice. And then if I could do it underneath so we don't lose that lace detail. Oh, and there's netting underneath as well, I guess, to make it stick out further. There. And untuck that. Wow, she looks very fancy. Now, that was also why I put the shoes on before, because I knew that those would go down to the crown, so you can't really see it. But let's see, I think the purple would be a nice addition to this outfit. What do you think? Bracelet, ear. Let's try it on the ear, like that. There. Okay, so that's more fancy look. I think this is if she was going to a gala or something like that. But that is quite fun. I mean, I don't tend to use all of these like fashion play sets. Once the figures are in an outfit, I tend to kind of keep them in that outfit, unless it's like the baby costumes. But I can see the appeal of this, and I do like that we've got different looks. We can make her ready for different occasions. And yeah, the purple and yellow is really pretty, actually. So maybe I'll get her and Melanie Cakebread. I think she's got quite a fancy outfit as well. So she can be ready to go shopping or something within Sylvania. Although the town area, I guess, rather than the village. I'm not sure if generally the village will sell these fancy jewels. But I do like the display case. Could use that for a few different things, actually. Maybe some hats and that would be fun. Yeah, that is Ruby. Running out of space at the back now to put things. Yeah, and then I think I still have this set to open as well, and the Baby Star carousel. That's a bit bigger, so maybe I'll go with this one next. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set number 6. We are rattling through them today, which I am grateful for. I've had some of these sets for a little while, just waiting to be opened. but it is nice to kind of get them all done here. So this is, I don't have the names. Oh yes we do, fab. So this is, what's it, the Otter Sisters Splashy Snorkel Set. Lots of S's. So these are the Cove Sea Otters. I don't yet, no, I've got a baby, I think, or a newborn. Can't remember. But I don't have any of the children, well, the one child or either of the adults yet. She's my first one. I have lots of the other otters though. So we have a little booklet, the first set I think that has come with a booklet. So this is Marina and Manon. Baby sister, yes, they're both girls. Nice little story. These booklets, the stories are all available online. You obviously they don't have like the booklets, I guess you could print them off, but all the stories are available online with pictures as well. But yeah, this is, oh, I've already forgotten the names. Marina and Manon. Leave that open. So Marina, Manon, and they have gone to the seaside for some snorkeling. So let's get them out. There's our two little baby. Oh, and actually, I can then try the shield from the bath and shower set. And that can probably go on Manon. Yeah. Oh, now that really does look like a flower. If I put it the opposite way. Yeah, see, that's just flower to me. But yeah, not for now. Oh, and she has some cardboard on. Let's get that off. Right, you just want to fall over. There. Right. And get out these parts as well. There as well. Okay, so got a little boat, and these are all the accessories. Oh, lovely, neat. I am surrounded by plastic. Now I will definitely tidy up when I finish. Okay, just bring you down a bit. Okay, so lots more accessories within here. Snorkels, and then tiny pieces. Sorry, actually let me just take a drink. Okay. Oh, this was also in a set somewhere. Just found it on the floor. Maybe the fashion play set. But yeah, this is Marina. I still have the booklet open to the side. So Marina is the sister of the Cove Sea Otters, and the Cove Otters have this white head with brown body. I remember when these came out, I was very perplexed, and I'm still a little bit. I know what they're meant to look like. I've seen the pictures of the otters. They do indeed have the real life otters. They do have a white head, but on those otters it kind of fades into the brown, whereas this it just looks quite funny. But yeah, this is Marina. She is in an interesting outfit. Feels, straight away, my initial thoughts are that it feels quite cheap. So she has this, if I just take it off, basically both the girls are in swimsuits, and then she has a skirt as well to make it into more of like an outside the sea outfit. But this feels really cheap, shiny fabric. It's not even cut right there. It feels like what they use for the Easy Buy figures. It is a pretty design with like the scalloped edge that looks like a wave and the seashells printed on, but yeah, I don't like that at all. Maybe I can put it on over the swimsuit, like the ruffle. I just think that, yeah, including like an extra little dress wouldn't have been that much of an issue or that tricky to do. Like, that looks a little bit better, I think. Still not great though. But the swimsuit, however, is really nice. Actually, I think this is really cute. Just like a cottony fabric, I like the frill around the skirt. There's a little blue tie up here as well. Feels a little bit old-fashioned, but I mean, Sylvanians generally are. And yeah, I think I've got another swimsuit, but it's made out of like the pink sort of stretchy material. I think that was with the Patches siblings. This is just like a sort of cotton, and it is cute. The stripes are really cute, but I don't know, that just looks wrong to me. The head and the body are different colours. That's not how Sylvanians are supposed to be. So pandas are, but I don't know, it looks okay with pandas. I don't know. What do you think about the Cove Sea otters? She also has a tail. Nice fluffy tail. It's like the beagle dogs, the huskies, in a kind of dark brown. Now, Manon, the baby, makes more sense to me because she's just all brown. She's just all the same colour. And yeah, it doesn't feel quite as sort of disconcerting. But tiny little ears on both of them. And she has on kind of a dress that I think is meant to be swimsuit as well. Yellow stripy top and a very tiny seashell print skirt, which is very sweet. It is just a dress, and it is just like a stretchy one, so there's no fastenings in the back, but those are easy enough to get on and off. They are going swimming, so they have some goggles. I've got a bit of a collection now of swimming goggles. That's quite fun. So these I think are Manon's. They are the little ones, pink and green. So we'd have gone with Ruby's outfit, that one over there. And I think they just slide on, I would assume. There we go. Oh, they are a translucent lens, so you can see her eyes there. I mean, everything will look pink to her. It doesn't quite fit. But elastic around the back to keep them on. They look sweet, and she's ready to go swimming. Marina has a bit more of a fancy one because she has a proper snorkel attached to her goggles. The goggles are orange and pink and got turquoise elastic. And let me look. Okay, so she has it. like that. And then I guess it would be like that. Oh, like that maybe. But it's just kind of dangling when she's not swimming. Now that does look quite fun, I will admit. They do look very cute together and ready to do some aquatic exploring, I guess. Especially if we hide this skirt out of the way. They do look cute, and I think they can also sort of go on top of their heads to see their sweet little eyes a bit better. No, that is nice, and the colours are really pretty actually. All the bright like aqua and coral colours are very pretty. But they don't just have to go snorkeling. Manon has a little boat. Okay, I didn't realise this doesn't have a bottom. But yeah, so this is like translucent on top and solid underneath, and it's got that like moulded design to make it look like it's inflatable. It's not, it's just hard plastic. But it's like the ones that are in those nursery duos and trios from year before last. That came with like the little dolphin. It looks inflated as well. And that spins. Little steering wheel. I don't quite know what it's moving. But there's some windows at the front, and the side, back, and I guess Manon just kind of fits in like that, as if she's steering about. Yeah, that's cute. I quite like that as well. So she can be floating on the water while Marina maybe goes diving and snorkeling. While they are on the beach, they have some more things. So we've got a little bucket shaped like a seashell. Again, favourite colour combo of yellow and purple. The handle does allow it to swing, and they can put any treasures that they find on the beach in there. Got a net. Now this is interesting. So yeah, I made it out of translucent pink plastic. I mean, obviously if it was a proper net then it would just feel like break really easily. So it is solid and there aren't any holes in it. They can't actually be used as a net. I like how they've still managed to do that and make it look like it is netting, even though it's just solid. That has a tiny little fish on the end. Nice blue handle. You can probably hold it. I mean, no gripping hands means they can't actually hold it. You just have to sort of balance it, wedge it in there. There we go. Just about balanced. To catch something. And those somethings are here. So that is a tiny fish. There are my tweezers. You can see a tiny little fish with a curved tail made out of blue plastic. It has fins on the bottom as well. That is very detailed. If I hold it like that, oh, where's it gone? If it doesn't jump out, yeah, tiny little fish that could go in the net. Yeah. We have a crab. I think this is one of my favourite pieces. It's just a little orange crab. He's just really cute. And maybe if I hold one of his claws. Again, lots of moulding and detail on this, including the big pincers at the side. And he has a flat base, so he can just sort of be chilling, not in it yet. Beside Manon. And then we've got a couple of shells. So little pink one that is similar to this, which was in the bath and shower set, just a bit smaller, and solid pink. Can go in the bucket, and then this like curly shell conch. No, it's not a conch. Don't know. More swirly shell. And that is a bit hard to hold. I'll just keep it in my fingers instead. There's lots of dots around, and yeah, just a nice little piece that they found on the beach. I don't think you're supposed to take shells really from the beach, but these two little girls are good. There we go. So that is, what did I say this was? Sea Otter Sisters Splashy Snorkel Set with Marina and Manon. There is the little book as well. So yeah, lots of nice accessories in this. I do like the boat and, I mean, the crab, obviously. The snorkel, and the goggles are quite nice as well. I do like this outfit on Marina. The skirt, no. I am not very impressed with that. I mean, that needs, like, it's not sewn and cut neatly. That needs to be cut as well, because it's hanging down there. Yeah, it just doesn't feel very nice. But the swimming costumes are. That swimming costume, the stripy one, is very cute, I think, and Manon's is quite sweet as well. I do like the seashell print. But yeah, they will go somewhere. I've got a little Woodsies tiki hut which has a waterfront, and that is where my swan boat and other things are, so maybe they will go there. What time are we on? We're on 3:30, which I think was about how long I was planning on going live for. If I bring you up, I have unboxed quite a lot of sets. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sets today, which is quite good in an hour and a half. I've now reduced down my stash of unopened sets, which is quite good. And I'm excited to put all of these away. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end this live stream now. Thank you all very much for joining. I hope you have a lovely Saturday or rest of Saturday, or whatever day of the week it is for you. And I will be posting video next Wednesday, maybe. But yeah, in the meantime, I have lots of other videos on my channel. Thank you all so much for joining. It really does mean a lot to me that you have, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!